Good morning, Columbus. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's daily dose of digital Torah inspiration here at Sinai Studios, Judaism Today. Have you ever seen someone move too quickly? Perhaps they move too quickly in a relationship, or they move too quickly in a business deal, or perhaps in Judaism, sometimes people get really inspired about their Judaism, about their religious practice, and they go from 0 to 60 overnight. Perhaps you've seen someone try to start dieting, cold turkey, right? And they drop something, and we all know how those New Year's resolutions go. They're gone in a second. The Baal HaTanya explains a very important idea, a lesson from this stark fall the Jews had from having received the Torah 40 days earlier to the sin of the golden calf in this week's part. He says as follows. He says, when the Jews left Egypt, they were in a very low spiritual place. Famously, according to the Kabbalah, according to the Kabbalists, the Jews were on the 49th level of impurity, one level away from utter decimation. And God take them out of Egypt, and God wants them to grow into their Judaism. Famously, the Baal HaTanya says that when the Jews were crossing the sea, the angels on high looked at the Egyptians and looked at the Jews and said they're the same. They both are idolaters. Why should we save the Jews and have the Egyptians drown? The point is that the Jews were at a very low spiritual state when they left Egypt. And part of the Exodus story is that they should reach Sinai and achieve the spirituality of Sinai. The problem was that they went too fast, that the Jews hadn't adequately prepared in the 49 days, the Omer period, so to speak, from when they left Egypt to receiving the Torah. And one can't go so quickly from the lowest levels, the 49th gates of impurity, to speaking to God face to face, so to speak, on Sinai, to seeing the sounds and the majesty described of God's spiritual sapphire brickwork, his throne. They moved from 0 to 60 too quickly, and they weren't able to contain the spiritual growth that was meant, and therefore they fall a mere 40 days after receiving the Torah in this week's Parsha with the golden calf. Because they weren't able to integrate Sinai into their reality. It remained external because they hadn't fully changed. And this is a very important lesson about growth for us in every aspect of our lives. Growth has to be gradual because it has to be real. If we go so quickly and we're just going through the moment, we don't allow it to be absorbed into the fabric of our being, into our psyche, into our emotions, then it just remains artificial and we lose it the second a challenge is thrown at us. The lesson of the Jews going from Sinai, the pinnacle of spirituality, to the lowest sin of the golden calf, to worshiping idols, seeing God and then worshiping idols in a mere 40 days, is a lesson and a reminder for us of how we have to grow. That growth has to be gradual, and it has to be something that we can absorb, and it has to be something that we take one day at a time and one thing at a time. Not try and swallow the whole thing in one shot, but piece by piece by piece, climbing the ladder of growth until we reach the point that we want. This is the lesson of the golden calf, lesson for growth each and every day. Gradualism, because gradualism equals authenticity and equals reality. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Judaism Today. If you did, please make sure to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, or check into our podcast wherever podcasts are listened to, and we look forward to hearing from you more.